Welcome to SlimeWire episode 12. I am Dr. Sanders.
Captain Goyle.
Chase the base.
Mr. Ham. I am Mr. Ham, right?
Yeah. Well, so I thought an interesting topic. Now that we're recording, because I know nobody knows what we got a few minutes into it, and then the thing crapped out. But so I thought an interesting topic for today would be, instead of choosing like our favorite console or like choosing games that we like on a certain console, we can talk about what we would want if we made a console, like what we would put in it and what it would be like.
So I'm just gonna resubmit my idea that about games on a tequila-based medium, and you play them by drinking it.
So wait, are all the games?
Conversation over. Next topic.
You guys are so dumb. Okay.
PC, next topic.
PC. Yeah, Chase thinks that the PC is just like overall the best console ever. It just makes the most sense because it can play any game.
But it doesn't have any game on it.
Oh my god. The PC.
I mean, it's so convenient. You just buy a PC for like X amount, and you can play most games that you would want to play, and and more. Like games you can't even get access to, like Japanese games that with English translations, and it's like you could just go on the internet and stuff. What more could you want? Except for console exclusives, that's what ruins it all.
Then if you actually want a game and not just pirate everything.
Yeah, seriously.
Is this the part where I say PC has no games?
PC has every game.
I know.
Well, okay, if I was
they
gonna...
don't necessarily all run perfectly on every computer, though.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna invest in a shitty computer, you're gonna get shitty quality.
Well, think about it.
You know, sometimes it's cheap to buy a console.
Well, even if you buy like a lot of really, like, say you buy like a really outdated computer, you can play thousands of games on a lot of consoles, like, you know, through emulation. Wait, why are we arguing this? This isn't even what the subject was. Okay, if I was going to talk about the medium in which I want a console to be, I want to be back on, like, discs in, like, jewel cases.
Do you want an actual answer?
Long box.
I don't want long
boxes. You already gave your actual answer. I want long boxes. That's what I'm saying.
I want Neo Geo cartridges.
Oh my god.
To be honest, I want flash drives.
That makes the most sense.
Well, to be more precise, I don't actually want a flash drive, because now these days they can make flash drives that are literally just the fucking dongle. So I want that.
Like the really tiny ones?
Yeah, the ones that are pretty much just like the switch bit.
Holy shit. No way.
Dude, I've seen one of those that has like 16 gigs on it.
Yeah, I know, I have one. It's just like, that's so dumb, like, if you're trying to create a collection of, like, little tiny flash drives. Like, you drop it in your soup and you eat it.
Why would you have your flash drive while you're eating soup?
Well, look.
Drinking or eating soup?
Well, look, it'll be like cereal. You just put it in a gigantic box that's way bigger than the actual product. And then people will think they're getting more for their money. It'll be just like cereal.
With a toy?
With a toy and everything, yeah. Or alternatively, just, you know, on a flash drive.
Yeah, I think people argue a lot now that they want to bring back cartridges. And that makes a lot of sense, especially with the rise of SD technology. So I think if you were going to do a cartridge-based system, you know, like, that is totally possible today, especially, like, you know, if you look at the 3DS and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. The one thing, of course, that suffers with that is you have the sound problems.
Yeah.
The only benefits you really get are, like, the durability and, like does the faster loading time still exist?
Yeah.
I don't think
you still have load times with SD technology. It's not obviously as dramatic as, like, CDs and stuff, but they still exist.
So the cartridges are faster?
Yeah, cartridges are faster just because it's like a solid state.
Wow. Yeah, and they're more durable, but I don't think anyone's really concerned with that anymore. It's not like you're throwing CDs around your house.
I throw my CDs around.
Seriously. I use them as toilet paper?
Yeah, like, a 64 game can get ran over by, like, a truck and be okay, but it's like, when are you gonna... What?
Well,
when would that
you
happen?
can't actually put a nail through a Super Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah,
it won't work. It won't work after that.
We tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah, speaking about unusually different games, I'm going to go off on a tiny tangent.
Okay, it's fine.
I used
Won't
to
even
have
remember it.
I used to have a CD of, it was like NBA Street Hoops or something.
Yo.
Okay,
Oops.
it was actually kind of fun, but that's not the point.
Scoops.
Somehow, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it cracked. Like, from the middle out all the way towards the edge.
Like your butt.
Like that CD that you had in that one game, and then you
Butt
pulled it
crack?
out, and it snapped in half. Remember that?
Pretty much like that.
But
Except it was still in one piece. It's just one split piece. Now, somehow, this game still ran.
That's
Yeah, like I would just take it back into the PlayStation and it would run, like fucking new.
that's I don't know what to say about that.
Okay,
I know, right?
I gotta get. Okay, if you have your games like directly download to your console, that's a good thing because, like, if you go to a store, they might not have the game, or like when a game comes out, like Cody just got like Persona the fighting game, and like there was only a couple copies. It's like if you could. Yes.
a lot of people don't even like going to GameStop, so.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like if your game downloads straight to your console, it's like you avoid all that, and everyone has a copy. But then you lose the collectability issue, I guess, by
That's
not actually
only my
owning.
thing. I know a lot of people, like regular people, don't care about that. Like they probably don't even want cases or manuals.
I don't
Like-
even like really care anymore. Like, if there's a game that I've run across, or like say I really want, I will order it online. Like Final Fantasy 9, it's on the PlayStation Network, and I have Final Fantasy 7 and 8 on the PlayStation Network, but I went out and bought a copy of Final Fantasy 9 again. Like, it's, I don't know, like, if there's games like Final Fantasy 7, which the prices are really high, I don't care to add it to my collection if it's overpriced, because it's just like, it's just simpler, it makes more sense, I get to play it, I get the same amount of enjoyment, but, you know, well, that's my 2 cents on.
Oh.
I also
I have news,
just
I
want
have
to say, hold on, Abraham, hold on.
Okay.
Hold the phone. I just want to say is that there's, I don't know if it's just me, but there's something different about playing a game on an actual console than playing like an emulated or like a downloaded version of it.
Yeah, there's always that feeling.
There's just something different about it, and it's just like better for some reason. I don't know how to explain it, but just I feel that way sometimes.
I only feel that way sometimes about games. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's a game I really like Musha. Like, oh man, it feels so good to play that on the console, on the cartridge.
Yeah, well, that's why I have like you know how I have my Xbox set up as like an emulator.
Yeah,
like, I feel like I get the same feeling from doing that than I do actually, like the same feeling I get when I actually have the game. It's weird. Like, it's just something about playing it actually on a console. I don't know.
I think it's kind of like you have that game like plugged into your console. You're like committed to playing it. Like if you're on a like, emulator, you have like the access to switch to any other game whenever you feel like it. So it's like you don't feel as connected to that game, I guess maybe.
Right.
See, if you're like playing like Super Mario 64, you have it in your console, you're gonna keep playing it. Like even if you get a bit annoyed, but it's like if you have it on an emulator, it's like you're just gonna switch when you get pissed.
Something like the Wii is hard to emulate too. Like can you emulate the Wii? Like
yes.
Like with what?
You use a modified version of the Dolphin.
Really? And you just use like your mouse or whatever?
No, you can actually hook up the controllers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like a Wii controller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like how does it? Oh,
like a Wii controller.
Really? You can hook it up to your like.
Yeah. It works so well that I shit you not, people at NASA actually use Wii controllers for their fucking job.
I had no fucking idea you could do that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You buy an adapter to hook the thing up to a USB, like the sensor, or you can actually make a mock sensor and it actually still works.
Just put candles on top of your computer.
Yeah, that's right.
There
I don't know if
goes
it
my
works with computers, but maybe it will.
Yeah.
I had no idea that existed.
Yeah. It's real easy. Just put up the candles. You write the symbol of the Omnisci and you start praying and chanting and shit, and then boom, it starts working.
You have to sacrifice a goat too. Don't forget, like half.
Exactly.
I hate all of you so much.
In honesty, though, yeah, it does work.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, I guess.
Yeah. What were you saying, Abraham?
Donnie, you still have Ryan's modded Xbox?
Yeah, I use that. I like fix that thing up like every few months, and then I like
God, I
do
love,
extras on it.
It
God, I
still
love that
uses
thing.
it to watch movies.
I love that thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
For those of you not in the know for some reason, Donnie's brother, when we went to Costa Mesa, gave him this giant ass modded Xbox with a bunch of games in it and just big old hard drive that we put movies and games and anime shit on and just watching his TV.
Yeah.
The TV
Like how you said big ass Xbox, like somehow there are smaller ones out
Well,
there.
if you remember, it's because the cover doesn't actually go on all the way onto the
It
Xbox.
doesn't make it any bigger, really.
Yes, it does actually. There's more shit in it. It's taller.
Yeah, barely.
Oh god.
Yeah, I actually remember how I used to play Suikoden on that thing like all the time.
Yeah.
I just played that game. I checked my time on that game. I played it for 80 hours on the Xbox.
Remember when I was playing the Evangelion game?
Yeah.
Oh, for the N64.
N64 emulator. I couldn't beat that one level because it's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
I tried it on multiple emulators and you still couldn't
It's
do it.
like insanity level, like amount of button presses you need to do. Like, think Metal Gear Solid 4's ending times like 100 on the amount of times you need to press the button.
Fuck
Remember that part?
Yeah, fuck
I
that
couldn't
part.
get past that part. Even it's impossible.
I actually went and I emulated it myself. I could only beat it with the fucking turbo controller.
Yeah, that's literally the only way you could do it.
Ugh.
But that
Alright.
was a cool game otherwise.
Yeah.
I, mean,
and
I think the
another thing I wanted to say is, guess who just got Metal Wolf Chaos in the mail?
Oh my god. Did
That
you really
what?
order that game?
Yes,
Metal
I-
Wolf Chaos. The one where you're the president in a mech.
Yes, I literally.
Oh my god,
yes,
what is that for?
Xbox.
yes. It's Japanese Xbox. It was a game that for some reason never got ported to the American Xbox. All the menus are in, almost all the menus are in English. All the voice actors in English. It contains a ton of references to American politics, and the main character is the president in like in a fucking mech.
Which president? Or just a random president?
Just a random president. I guess it's kind of supposed to be George Bush, kind of, but not really, because he's actually likable.
But isn't that region locked? Or am I wrong?
Nope.
Really, original Xbox is not region locked?
Well, it probably helps that it might be region locked, but it probably helps that I have a modded 360.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if it was region locked.
It might be. I can't tell.
I think the best way to do online play for a system is obviously like, just the way PlayStation does it. It's free, it has Wi-Fi, and it's easy to use.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really beat that. Go to Xbox where you have to hook
Yeah.
it up and pay for it. And, well, it works pretty decently. I can't complain. Like, I'm not going to say, like, 14-year-olds are on it all the time, because that happens just as much on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I've gotten a lot of rage mail through Street Fighter.
Yeah, but at least I don't have to pay for the online.
Yeah.
They were mad at my dank
because
skills.
you tell people back, Chase.
Oh, yeah. I like to give them some entertainment.
Yeah, you're like, fuck you, you're terrible at the game. You just send them that message without any provocation.
All caps. Noob Lord, Noob Lord.
Does it send it to everyone or just people who beat him?
Everyone. Sends them to me. Me play. So there you go.
You asshole.
Hey, getting back on the thing if we're ever going to make a console, one thing I have to say is if we're going to choose a controller, other than what Chase said, like where he wants to use like batteries instead of like a rechargeable one, like, you know, once you can swap out.
You want batteries.
Well, it's because, like, when you have a wireless one, like, it's just like, when it's done, it's done. Like, you have to, like, find the charger. I mean, people just leave it hooked up to the system, but it's like if you lose that...
If you don't have any batteries, then you're fucked, and like the store's closed.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
Well, if you lose the cable, what are you gonna do?
Well, either way, I mean,
how do you lose a cable? It's plugged into your system.
you're more
I don't know,
unlikely.
because it's a
to
USB
have
one,
batteries.
so you're gonna use it for other stuff. Batteries are just like, you usually have batteries lying around your house, and like, the problem with
Not
batteries,
always.
though, is like, they can't like leak. I think that happened to yours controller once, right?
Mine?
That makes the controllers heavier, unless you like that.
I don't know, that's just my I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's just my preference.
I can see your argument.
I would prefer an option to
Kinda
have a
works.
chargeable controller, like how the Xbox has rechargeable battery packs, like that. Oh, like that. An option to just use batteries or a rechargeable thing. I think having an option is better.
That is a nice factor. And then for just controller, obviously PlayStation or Xbox.
No, I want the GameCube controller.
I'm going to say this. First of all, the GameCube controller can go fuck itself. But the actual thing I wanted to say is I'm going to
I like
give...
the D-pad on the GameCube controller.
Okay, other than that, like a D-pad, like we replace it with the PlayStation D-pad.
What I was going to say is I'm going to give credit to someone I hate giving credit to, and that's Game Informer. A long while ago, they had this article about what...
I feel ya.
They had an article
Yeah, on that.
about what gamers thought would make the perfect controller, and after quizzing a bunch of people, they figured out that most people want a controller that had I guess you could say a reworkable interface. You could pull joysticks out of here, put them over there, switch buttons around into different sockets. You could conceivably split it in half for whatever the fuck reason. Just like a controller you can do shit with.
Seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
I would
Like
be
you're
on
gonna
board with that.
lose, you're gonna lose the parts and
Dog's
how
gonna eat it, and your cat's gonna
I don't
piss on
know.
Well,
Maybe I get kind of rough with my controller sometimes, so
Well,
I don't
yeah,
want
you
them
get
to
mad.
fall apart easily. So I want durable shit. I want it not to break apart.
Well, it's not like you just pull and that come apart. You know,
I don't know.
it would have to.
It'd have to be well made.
Yes.
I don't know about it.
Well, considering they're already charging like fucking $50 for a controller,
I want to lose my joystick.
I bet we can make a decent controller for fucking $50.
Or also, we could go for like the motion sensor thing, but I don't think anyone
No.
really cares about that anymore. Yeah.
No, maybe a sensor option or
You guys.
something.
They already made the perfect controller, and it's called the Kinect, because you are the controller.
Push the
My
fuck
dick
up.
is the joystick.
Chase, you're the controller in the Kinect. Did you know that?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, while we're talking about the Kinect, because I hate it, I'm gonna say that I'm surprised I haven't seen more porn games with the Xbox recently.
There already is like a Kinect porn game.
I know that's what I said. I haven't seen more.
More.
I'm working on it.
It
More.
probably helps that the place that would usually make that sort of thing is Japan, and in Japan, owning an Xbox is some kind of mark of shame.
They should have a game where you have to like you follow little girls and like the
Really?
game is like
From Japan,
you
Abraham?
hiding behind bushes. So it's like you walk up, you get a little closer, and the cops come, and you gotta hide behind a bush.
There's kind of.
probably more than one game of that already.
I can think of one off the top of my head. I just played it a few days ago.
Okay, what was that called?
That's concerning.
This is why we need Abraham doing reviews. This is exactly why.
Give me a second. I have it installed to Steam.
I think I would have to.
What? Steam?
Yeah,
Wait, what game is this?
that's what I said. Give me a second so I can check.
I would have to
I
like
have-
make a new account to put Abraham's games on there, so the police don't knock down my door.
Just put it on the
Again.
Press Play channel and call it a day.
Okay, well,
Press play with yourself.
since
Oh, that's awesome. I actually like that.
bravo.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Ham's playing with yourself corner.
Yes,
That's what we'll call it. Mr. Ham's playing with yourself corner.
that's fantastic.
Or Mr. Ham's corner of playing with yourself.
No, we could just call it Slap That Ham.
Done. That's even better. That's
Oh
perfect.
god.
Rolls off the tongue very nicely.
It will when I'm done with it.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh god.
That's what it sounds like.
Anyway,
What's this podcast turning into?
I don't know, but I can't access my Steam for whatever reason. Okay, so here's what's up with this game. It's simultaneously a shooter and like a sex simulator.
Wait, what game is this?
Seriously, I can't open up my Steam for some reason, so I
Just
can't tell
remember
what it's.
the name.
I can't remember the name. It's been
Why even talk about it?
because it's worth mentioning that it exists.
Oh,
You
the
just looked
game,
up on the
I don't know what
fucking
the title
internet?
is, but it's fun.
No, because I don't actually know what the name means. I'm not even sure how to pronounce the name, which is weird.
When did it come out?
I think it came out in 2008, made by Peach Soft? Fuck, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Oh, it's because Steam's trying to update. Alright, so while this thing is happening, I just say this. Well, it's like any game. You choose your little avatar. You can be a little girl. You can be a young guy, an old perv, whatever the fuck you feel like it. Most people choose to be little girls for obvious reasons.
So you can choose between Captain Goyle, Dr. Sanders, and Mr. Ham?
Sure. Let's go with that.
I want to be a little girl.
Okay. So, and you go, you pick out your
I'm
pretty...
just the guy then. I'm not the old man.
Yeah, you pick out your pretty dress, and then dudes try to run around and kill you and or rape you.
Sounds like real life.
There's like online multiplayer.
Yes, there is in fact.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
What is this game called? Why have I never heard of this? Sounds ridiculous.
What the fuck? God damn it! Someone's using my Steam. More specifically, James is using my Steam again.
Oh, James, go
Fuck,
go
I want to know
yourself.
what this game is now.
Oh god.
Another nice part about creating your own console would be I like the indie game section for Xbox 360. That's kind of cool. A lot of games are really shitty, but just having that option is pretty cool.
It's like one of the best things about that console.
And the removable
Yeah,
memory. That's pretty cool. That's pretty convenient.
That I actually do. That's the only thing I like about the Xbox 360 over PS3.
Yeah.
Is that you can remove the hard drive. I don't know why you can't do that on PS3.
Yeah, that ain't
Fucking-
happening. Yeah, like when
Fucking
Cody
stupid.
when
Fucking
Cody, like-
stupid.
had to if your PS3 breaks, you can't just take out the hard drive and put in a new one. It's like you lose everything you've done.
Fucking
Oh
stupid.
man, I gotta play more video games. I'm so mad.
But then again, the friggin' Xbox should come with a goddamn memory card or when it came out. I mean, a hard drive. I mean, you can buy a version without a hard drive. It's like, do you not want to save?
Yeah, then you gotta get those. You get those little memory cards. They have memory cards.
I don't know what the hell that
Like-
shit was about.
They're like cheap.
That's exactly like that's exactly like the original Xbox, where it had built-in memory, and then if you ran out, you could use memory cards. And I've never even seen an original Xbox memory
They're
card.
really big, I think.
I want the Xbox. Here's my favorite controller. Original Xbox, like launch day Xbox
Oh god,
controller
no.
with N64 controller. Combine those.
Oh god. What's wrong with you?
And then with the
And
Fairchild
it also
F
must have
controller.
a keypad on it. It has to have a keypad on it with all the 1 through 9.
Yeah.
I'm making telephone calls.
How about
with it.
break a keyboard in half and
It's so you can type
rubber band it
online.
back together? That's a keyboard.
You can type online with it. It's like texting. You guys know how to text, right? It's just like that.
I actually brought up this subject because I thought it would actually be like we could kind of do some realistic stuff, but of course, everything boils down to the most ridiculous crap we can think of that would never ever happen.
I
Ever.
have an idea that's pretty ridiculous, but could conceivably be a thing. It might already be a thing for all I know. This idea for
DonniesButts.com? Yeah, okay, it's already a thing.
I
no,
already subscribed.
I did too, but that's not what I'm talking about right now.
Unsubscribe.
No, what I'm trying to say is
Mainstream now. Too mainstream.
using your smartphone as a controller.
No.
That sounds as unrealistic as Cheetah Man 2 having an ending.
But wait.
Oh, God.
You guys see that video?
Ugh.
Yeah, of course.
I got posted right after you guys left my house. That was really funny.
I was thinking about donating money to that, man. I was like,
Why would you waste your money?
exactly.
That's so dumb.
Why do you hate Cheetah Man 2 so much?
Me?
Why do you hate it so much?
It's a fucking piece of shit.
Did you donate any money to that?
There's just so much hate. I don't know what you got hate.
Cody, are you going to be a part of history?
What the fuck is Cheetah Man?
Okay,
I
so
would like that T-shirt, but I don't want to pay $60.
so
That T-shirt's fucking awesome.
Abraham, you know the game Action 52?
Yeah.
Okay, for the NES. The last game on there is called Cheetah Man. And it's supposed to be like the game that was most worked on Action 52. And there was this unofficial sequel that was never finished, but it was put on the NES cards, and you can't really finish the game because there's a glitch where you can't finish the level, and that level won't take you to the next one. And some guy is trying to fix
That's just
the
some
game.
guy.
It's not just some
This
guy.
is not some guy.
That's
This
pretty
guy
convenient.
is like the father of Cheetah Man. What are you talking
Okay.
about?
Well,
guy.
This friggin' dipshit who created this monstrosity.
He has a cheetah throne. He has a cheetah throne in his house.
So this motherfucker who just wastes his life thinking Cheetah Man's cool wants $65,000 to fix and publish the NES cart again.
Everyone out there, all listeners, tell Dr. Sanders he's wrong about Cheetah.
That is the biggest fucking load of shit I've ever heard in my whole life.
Spam me email him.
He wants
Hey,
$65,000.
get close to the mic.
So we want $65,000 to fix an NES game. An NES game that fit on the
It's
fucking.
gonna be Cheetah Man the new generation.
If you donate $60 to it, they'll give you a copy of the game when it comes out.
Kick-ass T-shirt too.
Oh yeah, because I can play that shit so much. It's friggin' a piece of garbage. I might as well just literally fart on an NES cartridge and put it up there and get a whole bunch of shit on it, and then there you go. And then I was like, here, $60.
I don't think it's that bad of a game. Well, you jump around.
Got
Yeah.
good music.
Yeah, it's good music.
I would have rather donated money to fucking
Donnie'sNakedButt.com.
no to fucking Paizo's Pathfinder Online demo thing than give us.
What is that?
All right, do any of you know what Pathfinder is?
Yeah, it's like that. Isn't that weird PC game or something?
They're trying to make it into a PC game. Pathfinder is a tabletop role playing game that is a whole cloth rip off of an older edition of D&D. They could get away with this because Wizards of the Coast are retarded. That's not the point. Half a fucking year ago, they were going on about how they want to make it into an MMO. That was going to be the greatest fucking thing since sliced bread with cheese. And we haven't seen dick for 6 months. Well, closer to 8 months now, but about a month and a half ago or so, they come up with the fucking Kickstarter, not to make the game. They come up with a Kickstarter asking for $50,000 to make a demo for the game to show to real investors to make the game. So
Yeah, I guess it's like that. Okay.
yeah, Paizo are writers. That's all they are. They're writers. There's a bunch of writers, and they hire artists, and they make books. Ultimately,
Hamburger Helper.
sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
You know that Mass Effect, that chick who wrote the Mass Effect story or whatever?
Yeah.
Or no, it was it Dragon Age? And she got ripped on because she wrote all these really bad books on Amazon about gay men having sex in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the title of that?
And her last name was Helper, so they called her Hamburger Helper.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. These are all fucking publishers. No one knows anything about the studio they're using. They don't have any big names on board to help with the game. Nothing. They're a publishing house that hired some no-name studio to put together a memo. And somehow, I know exactly how. They made $300,000 from their fucking Kickstarter. And I know how people made this because one of the first comments on the fucking thing was, how much money do you need to get before we guarantee a Mac release?
God.
Yeah. When it's for a fucking demo. It's insulting. They're asking the fans for money to make a product to show to real investors. That's what they're saying when they can't even make a fucking Kickstarter for the game. They can't make a fucking demo themselves.
Why don't they just do this?
Hey.
Code it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start a Kickstarter for Mega Man Legends 3.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay.
And then I'm gonna take all the money and run to Canada.
Another good part of our new
Cap.
design system would be the way the PlayStation 3 and Wii have it, where it's there's not a disc tray, it just slides into the console. So we can avoid any red ring issue.
No, I want to have it like the PS1 where it snaps
What?
in.
Wait, what did you say, Chase?
What? Isn't that really funny?
Wait, are the trays caused by red rings?
No.
I was under the impression.
Oh no, that's what happened to my Xbox.
Uh,
The disc tray
Well,
wouldn't
I
open.
don't. Yeah, that happened to mine too, but I don't think that's why it red ringed. I think that just happened also because trays are shitty, and their trays
are
were
shitty.
their trays were especially shitty. The PS2s were pretty good compared to the Xbox 360.
Which is sad.
Yeah, because
My fucking
That had
so jammed.
those get disk reading problems.
I haven't gotten disk reading problems. Mine straight jams all the time.
So basically, the perfect system is the PlayStation 3.
I think the PS1 was good with it, like it snaps in.
Yeah, I actually like that too. I like the cover that opens up and you just snap it in. I like that too.
That was kind
Like
of
with the
neat.
Sega Saturn. It's got like the little window. You
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
I like that. Wish they'd bring that
Oh,
back.
also, yeah, Chase just brought up a good point. We need like the chainsaw, like, reader, for the Dreamcast had.
I think it's so loud.
Oh, yeah, we need the UMDs back. We need UMDs.
No, it's VMUs
VMUs.
and UMDs. It has to have UMDs.
There's too many letters that are like acronyms for things.
We need VMUs and UMDs
But yeah,
ASAP.
VMUs are fucking awesome. I wish memory cards were still like that.
I don't.
I don't,
I
because
love
every time I
them.
turn my thing on, it goes beep.
So?
I rip the speakers
Take
out of
it
my
out.
VMUs.
Yeah, just like take the sound out. Big deal. This is the new console. Fixing it.
I would like it to not be regional. I don't really know what's the purpose of doing
Yeah.
that.
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what the actual purpose
Well,
is.
actually, apparently, sometimes different regions for certain systems they run at a different speed. Like I know PlayStation 1 games they run at a different speed than American ones, like the consoles do.
Mm-hmm.
So if they had it unlocked, then sometimes it loads really funky and like.
Well, why
the
are they
Final
at different speeds in the first place?
Oh, it's because of the power.
Oh,
The
okay, that makes sense.
Because PAL territory is running at a lower wattage. So like if you ever played a PAL version of Final Fantasy 9, it actually loads like it takes way longer to load the game.
Okay.
What's the fucking Xbox 360 server region lock?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
Straight illin', dog.
There's a lot of good Japanese games on there.
Oh, and backwards compatibility has to. Well, I guess if it's its own system, but
No, we got to make a console before it, and then we got to make like a console and then bring it out like really quick, like the Sega Saturn. Got to be like people didn't even know it was out, and then like then
I
we
really
got.
wish the Vita was backwards compatible.
Everybody wishes the
only-
Vita was backwards
It's
compatible.
the only reason I haven't gotten the Vita, pretty much.
Oh.
I'm not gonna get one until Persona 4 comes out, so
Then you're gonna have to buy it.
the PSP thing.
yeah.
PS,
Yeah,
the new
the-
PSP.
Yeah, the
Oh, it's
Vita.
not. What exactly were the improvements on that compared to the other one?
Well, it's at the.
I know they had the no-go, but
It's like a way more powerful system basically, and it's got
It's like a little portable PS3 kind of.
yeah, and it's got the back touch screen, it's got the dual analog sticks on it. You can download games on it, I guess now instead of
like
like
a hybrid between the original and the Go.
Kind of actually.
It's basically it's basically just the next PSP, you know, kind of like the DS and then like the 3DS.
It's a 3DS
Like-
gives me a headache.
Well, I'm just saying it's like a modified version of the last system, basically. They've only
Yeah.
really had one. I mean, this is basically like PSP 2.
So it's like the PS2P.
No.
By the way, I was watching it's not a little off topic, but I was watching Inuyasha yesterday because remember how I told you guys that I'd only ever seen like 1 or 2 episodes of Inuyasha.
Okay, well, what'd you see? Let's hear.
I saw like the first like 3 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually pretty good.
Oh, so you watched this on purpose?
Yeah, no, I was watching it totally on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Like-
I thought you meant like you just happened to be watching, like saw it was on or something.
No, I saw it was like on this like was it one of those instant video things? It's like the site I go to and so I like watch the Wild Arms anime. And it's called Twilight Venom. It's really good if you ever want to watch it. But I started to watch Inuyasha because I'd barely ever seen any of it, and it's actually pretty good. I was surprised. Like it gets a lot of shit though.
Here's the thing about Inuyasha. It starts out kind of good. It has a halfway interesting premise. The characters are kind of interesting too. The story seems kind of dark. And then it just gets really, really shitty.
Oh really?
Yeah, they call it Dragon Ball Z for girls for a reason. And it's not just Dragon.
Yeah.
It's because it has that Dragon Ball Z syndrome. They power up. They go fight the bad guy. He escapes. He powers up. They have to power up. Rinse and repeat forever.
Huh? Yeah.
That's what
that might be true because it actually did. I was pretty impressed actually. I'll just say that like with the beginning, but it probably might. I assume it'll do that.
Yeah, like honestly, the first season is not bad. Look at that. It's not bad. I will actually
Bless you.
watch. Bless you. I will really watch some of it.
I meant to mute that.
Huh.
Couldn't get to it in time.
Well, like I've seen a few episodes, like with that guy who has Sesshomaru, that guy who has like the boa.
Yeah.
Inuyasha's bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like that. He had that little chick that followed him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rin.
And then I saw.
Yeah.
And then like the episodes I can remember, it had like a guy who like wore like a tail or something. I think it was a tail. No, it was the guy who has a deep voice.
Koga.
The outfit.
Koga, that's it.
Oh, Koga.
Why did I remember that?
And then
I would have known that if you said wolf. But
yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like, I thought it was like a dog or something.
No.
But, okay.
Inuyasha's actually.
Yeah, Inuyasha's the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, and then like
his name literally means something like evil dog spirit, some bullshit like that.
Ino literally means dog, so I don't know what Yasha means.
Yasha is some kind of like evil spirit thing. It's like it comes from a yakushi, which is like in layman's terms, it's a Japanese like spirit monster thing.
Huh.
Just to be simple.
So like the only thing else I knew about that show other than that what I just watched was like I had seen those like few episodes like with those characters, and then I played the fighting game, which is how I knew about it. So I had the PS1 fighting game, and then I was like, I would say that like I know this show gets like a lot of shit, but I was actually really surprised.
God damn it, Abraham, making so much fucking noise.
I'm sorry. I just remembered I made a mistake. The Yasha
Do you not wear headphones?
I do.
Oh, so how does it make so much noise?
It's because he has his. Don't you have your Skype on a headset?
Yeah, I do. That's why.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually talking to you through my phone.
Yeah. He sent like it just gives me what Mr. Ham does, like why he always makes so much noise, because it's his phone that he has Skype on, and he plugs a headset into it.
Because he always like his audio always gets a lot of fuzz. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, well that's why we don't use the laptop either. It's like because his laptop's worse.
Yeah.
It's like noticeably worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just noticed that when I was editing last time, like when Abraham's like went out of the call for a bit, it like there was no fuzz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. With my laptop, I actually have to turn the volume down to avoid that.
All right,
Yeah.
I was just wondering
Anyway.
if there was anything to do about that.
I'm going to cut into it and correct myself. The Yasha part does not come from a yakushi. That was me mixing up terms in Japanese. I do not want to sound like I think I know what I'm saying, but don't. I'll recognize that mistake.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to correct you.
It doesn't matter whether someone corrects you or not. It matters what I think someone will correct you on or not.
What is this, the fucking end of like an 80s movie?
Our listener is very.
You're like, it's not, doesn't matter.
Don't you
No.
Oh, good.
No.
forget about me.
Forget about. Oh, don't.
Today, I learned that I am actually wrong about Japanese sayings. And some of us are right about Japanese sayings. And some of us are Japanese. Some of us aren't Japanese.
No.
But don't you forget about...
What I said was, I didn't say it matters what I think about me. I said it matters what I think someone's going to say about me.
In the
I don't
end,
care.
Abraham learned that maybe not everybody's going to accept him for who he is, but that's totally radical. Don't you forget about...
Forget about me.
Okay. The
duet.
So, I'm going to watch a few more episodes, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Normally, I would suggest watching anything else, but I won't stop you.
Well, this is coming from the guy who likes Slayers.
I'm just saying it's not worth it in the end to watch all the episodes.
There's only like 500 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't actually watch all the episodes.
Actually, I'm going to look up... You guys...
I'm just saying there's better there's like almost anything's better than watching all the episodes. I'm not saying don't watch any. I'm just saying don't
Well,
try to
actually,
watch all.
what I was trying to watch was Rurouni Kenshin, but I couldn't find...
That's a much better way to go about
I
it.
couldn't find the English dub online. Like, for free.
Why
I tried, like...
just not watch the English dub.
Because I always watch English dubs of anime.
Well, let's just watch it sub. It's the same show.
But I like the voice actors, where he's like, oh, yes, I do, myth.
No, well, it's better than not watching the show.
Well, I don't know, but I just wanted to watch it. Like, I don't know. Like,
I want to check out the Rurouni Kenshin reboot. Whenever the fuck does that
that's
happen?
supposed to be pretty... I heard, like, some people don't like that.
Well, some people can suck a dick. I want to see it before I judge it.
Oh, by the way, it has Inuyasha has a total of, if you include something called Inuyasha: The Final Act.
You should, but go on.
Okay, it has 193 episodes.
Oh, not that bad.
I know that's like
Compared to like Dragon Ball Z,
which has 250 or something.
Yeah. You know, I bet you anything. There's like a list of episodes. Like, if you're determined to watch this, here's what you actually watch, and everything else can eat it.
Well, actually, the total thing of Dragon Ball is like, it's something like almost. Actually, I think it's more than 500 episodes, and we watched all of them.
Yes, and you can skip most of them. By most,
yeah.
I mean like 90% of them.
like skip all of GT.
Oh man, is this gonna be another King Kai episode of him going, Goku, you need to train? And then Goku going, what do you mean? And he's gonna be like, well, you need to, you need to train for this tournament. And go be Super Saiyan. And also Cell and Frieza, they're back. And Chi-Chi's got some big old banging titties. And
You totally just reminded me of Goku's Japanese voice.
Oh my god.
Kamehameha.
He has the most horrendous voice. It's not like his testicles never drops.
And Johnny's always like,
Johnny likes that one. He thinks it's the best.
Japanese dub?
Yeah.
Not even
Ew.
kidding. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Ew.
Yeah, seriously. I seriously. He doesn't even think the Spanish one is better.
Well,
He literally thinks the Japanese one's the best.
I would have pegged him for the kind of thought the Spanish was better, if only because that's the one we watched when we were kids. I figured.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I figured he'd be full on nostalgia goggles on that. The Japanese?
No, Johnny's never into nostalgia stuff.
King of Fighters.
Oh, tell what happened with Johnny the other day.
Which one?
The
the
sponsor.
Oh, okay. So
The pomade.
okay. So if anybody knows Johnny, like the last, you'll see a good example inside of our next review. Is Johnny does his hair like really, like he's really into 50 stuff right now, and his hair is like, we always say it's like a pompadour but he calls it an elephant trunk.
It's Pompadour.
And he like spends a lot of time on it, like and it's funny because he used to give me so much shit about me doing my hair.
Well, you've seen it. It's been in the show. It's been in the show.
Yeah, it's like
how
really.
he does his hair.
It's really, really specific. And so I helped him do this tutorial, and when he gave me the video, it was like 30 minutes long, right? And he's like, I'm going to do my best Johnny impression. And he's like, oh man, that's how long it takes me to do it. Eh? See?
It's not all that inaccurate.
Yeah, I don't think that's... Well, so I helped him, make the video actually more entertaining, so I shortened it, and then he did like a voiceover. And he sent it to like some page. He's like, man, he called me like yesterday or something like that. He's like, hey man, I got sponsored by some pomade company. He's like, they gave me like a T-shirt and like a 32-ounce thing of pomade. and he wants to do like a follow-up video. But like, I was just like, are you fucking serious? Like, man, like of all the weird situations we get into, like we've had some weird stuff we've had to do. We've been the guys who have put flyers on cars and
fun.
And we've done some pretty strange stuff, but that's got to be one of the strangest things that I think any of us have ever been involved with.
That's weird.
It's certainly not the strangest thing it looks like we were involved in. The strangest thing it looked like we were involved in happened once a month at the bank.
Oh, that was so funny. Yeah, when Abraham was living with me, we used to go get the rent, right?
Yeah.
And so we go to Bank of America. Big old Abraham would get out of my car, and I have like this very tiny car, and he would...
It's like Play-Doh blue and loud as a boat.
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, dude, so loud before. But, so Abraham, like this... Abraham's a big dude. And he would go in there, he would get like, however much the rent was, like a couple $100.
$500.
Yeah, $500. He would get into my car, he would hand me the money, and then we'd all both drive off.
First I get comfortable, give him the money, he counts out of his little envelope, he has 6-inch checkbook, and then he drives off. And to anyone looking, it straight up looks like we just got down. It looks like we just made a drug deal. And we do this once a month, like on the clock.
Or a prostitution deal.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing something illicit every month on the clock.
Like selling blowjobs to each other.
Like, oh, I think that's. Hey, wait, look at this guy. I think that big guy's gonna give that skinny dude a blowjob.
That's what I would have thought.
I mean, I'm not saying that happened, but I'm
How
saying
would you pay to give someone a blowjob?
I don't know.
maybe
Makes a good point.
I
a
have.
penis.
Does Chase is like a pimp.
It's either like you do it for free or you pay someone to give you one.
Well, they do call me Count Choco Dick.
I don't know. I can't disprove that.
So about video games.
Wait. What?
What? What are you asking about?
Count Choco Dick.
Never mind.
Oh, that's a story for another. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. While we're on the topic of weird things we've done, since we're clearly not going back to video games very easily.
I want to get the oh yeah or the ooh yeah or whatever that's called.
The what?
The new Droid console.
Oh.
I want to start developing.
Finish
games
building
for
our
it.
perfect console. Wait down.
Road.
The Ouya is that open source thing, right?
Yeah, that's why I want to
Yeah.
like get it,
Yeah,
and it comes with
cool.
the developer's kit already built
Yeah,
in.
we've mentioned this like every podcast since it's been like announced.
I want it so bad because like that's almost like what my dream console, or like if I actually made a console, that's probably what it would be like.
Oh, got back to the topic.
They're pretty cool.
I have an Atari 2600 controller.
Oh fuck that. Okay, I think people seriously like.
Game.
I think people seriously need to play with like Atari joystick controllers like again to see like how stiff they are, because like I think people underestimate like just how ridiculously hard it was to use those things.
It's like trying to give the Hulk a hand job.
200 controllers.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
We can use those, right? We have some laying around somewhere. I think. I don't know.
So I recently found myself involved in a
What did you say?
And drugged.
I guess I
Did
gave
you
away.
say drugged?
Let me-
What?
I
Are you
that-
taking heroin now or something?
No. That was a Freudian slip. I was gonna say that I usually found myself involved, but I'm pretty sure was what it was like this.
What?
Yes, this guy called me up, just asked me to go with him and some guys to a place. A place doesn't matter. So we get there, and he goes and talks to a couple dudes, takes something out of his jacket. It's fucking summer. Note this. Takes a little package. I'm pretty sure it was Coke.
The fuck is this story?
Yo, I don't know if you're talking about the podcast.
It doesn't matter. You can cut it out.
Did
It's
you
just-
get raped?
I did not
Did you get raped, Abraham?
I did not get raped. I'm pretty sure
This is a different Strokes episode. Did you go to a bicycle shop?
I did not go to.
What is going on? What is this story? Stop telling the story.
I went to.
Okay, let's go back to video.
I went to a place with a dude, and I'm pretty sure he sold a couple guys Coke, and I'm pretty sure I got invited along with a couple guys to be the quote unquote hired muscle to make sure the guy didn't get stabbed or shot.
So actually, this is kind of funny because today I was with Jose.
So basically, you were an accomplice on a Coke deal, and you're admitting this on a podcast.
I said it might have been Coke. And anyways,
Like, oh yeah, it might have been baking powder. I'm sure they were just selling, like flour to them to bake a cake.
It was probably like Frosted Flakes,
Yeah.
guys. I mean, I do that all the
Like
time.
an
You
erotic
know,
scene.
that's probably what it was.
I didn't say who, I didn't say where, and I can always plead the fifth and ask for a lawyer.
So as I was saying,
Children,
Actually,
know
I
your
want-
rights.
I went.
Yeah, the DEA is listening to this. They are. I know it.
You know, they got my house bugged.
Oh, the Donnie Erection Association.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's at
actually.
full force right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, actually, that's funny because I went somewhere with Jose today, and while we were there, this guy came up to me. He looked like totally like he was tweaked out. He's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Josh. You got any weed?"
Awesome.
Not for you.
Well, I commend that. He just gets straight to the point. You know.
I know, that was so funny. He's
All
like,
you gotta know about him apparently is I'm Josh and I want weed.
yeah, it's
I
fucking
probably
funny.
would have laughed in his face.
It was hilarious. Like, I was just like,
I wish I could've been there for that.
no.
I had someone try to sell me weed pretty audaciously not too long ago. This was about 3 weeks ago. I was near near Lydia's place, and I'm walking by now, and this dude, black dude, of course, drives by in this old beat up
Should
car.
like
and he
Abraham
stops.
be discussing this? I'm not sure if it's like a good idea.
It's fine. He slows
Okay,
down next
well,
to me,
so
and he
if I was gonna make a new console,
Yeah.
he shouts out at me,
if
"Hey
I was gonna
man,
make a new console,
you want to
if I
buy
was
some
gonna-
of the good stuff?"
if I was gonna make a new console, I would make the games SD, like they're like SD cards, but I would make them shaped like floppy disks.
What?
What is the point of that? Why not just have CDs or like just connect it through the internet?
I like floppy disks.
I don't know.
That's not like the general well, I guess it's just your own personal.
Yeah, it's mine. I don't care what the fuck you want. I would make it on 5 1/4 floppies, so you would have to like switch out. Like if you're trying to play an HD game, you would have like 3,000 of them.
I would make games on film negative.
Oh, black and white 16mm negative. Yeah.
That's what my games are gonna be on.
You'd be switching out stuff like you're working a fucking switchboard.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Every time you load into a new zone, any zone, at all.
Yeah, you move up. You're getting up your movement. You get exercise. It's like better than Wii Fit. Yeah.
I would also limit the
I'm gonna
graphics to Atari.
I'm gonna power it with a potato. You know, like a potato in salt water. You get electricity. That's how it's powered. You gotta buy that yourself, though.
So I would make it.
Included.
I would make it like as powerful as an Atari 2600, but I would make the space on it like as many gigs as you want to put on it. So I would just see what they could do with it.
So basically, no one would buy it.
Yeah.
Where your market is no one.
Yeah.
Market.
There's a big market.
Your market
Move
wouldn't
up to 16.
Your market wouldn't even be like people in third world countries, man.
I'd make it like a 32-bit console, I guess.
You're like an
Well,
Atari
Sega-
2600 Junior. Like in
If it was
Brazil.
a Sega Master System, they'd be all over that shit.
That's true.
Still.
Oh man, Sega Master System. That's our newest console.
There's still games coming out for that in like Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. It has like this Master System is one of the most popular consoles there, and like Guitar Hero knockoffs with like 8-bit music of like popular songs come out there.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I want to buy that somehow.
That's
Awesome.
that's pretty cool.
It actually is awesome.
So like I was saying, a guy tried to sell me the good stuff the other day. And that was literally what he tried to sell me, quote unquote, the good stuff. He just shouted at
Oh,
me.
Sega Master System,
Exactly. Exactly.
Game Boy Cambridge edition
a Game Boy camera.
with the
Happens to
printer.
me all the time.
I remember those. The Game Boy camera.
Like stick 'em.
Oh, there's
Dude, that thing always reminded me of like those Johnny Quest eyeball things. Like on top of your Game Boy.
So I was saying, actually, an Iggy Pop album. No, is it a Buckethead album? Either an Iggy Pop or a Buckethead album. Actually, the album cover was used with a Game Boy printer.
I think it was like some rapper.
No, well, there's a rapper too, but I know Iggy Pop or someone did it. Game Boy. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Those are really hard to get now. Not that you'd want one, but I remember the Game Boy Advance Micro. That didn't last very long.
Sucked.
I did.
It's so small.
There was a Mother 3
It's
edition
just a
of that.
little Mother 3.
I guess at that point, you might as well just play with your phone.
Mobile
Pretty easy to
gaming.
It's pretty easy to get a Game Boy emulator on your phone anyway.
I actually have one on my.
Exactly. That's why I said it's pretty easy. If Abraham can do it, I mean, Mr. Ham can do it.
Whatever. I think everybody knows our names at this point.
They don't know my name.
Oh, Chase the Bass? Yeah, I don't know what your name could be.
You'd be surprised. It's actually bass.
Oh, I actually
What
was
are
looking
you,
at
Mega Man?
I was actually looking at the what's it called? The Family Minds Bandcamp today. It was funny because his band member says Dr. Sanders, Giant Decimator, Chase the Bass, and like I put like Dr. Sanders, and then it has like a hyphen that says like guitar and vocals, and for Chase the Bass it says Chase the Bass hyphen bass.
That's funny.
Hey, it was a Neil Young album.
Really?
Yes, Neil Young. For his album Silver and Gold was taken with a Game Boy camera.
Oh, you were really close.
Hold on.
He's like, that's not right. That's not right.
That ain't right. No, that ain't right. No.
That ain't right. That boy ain't right.
No.
No.
That's tight.
No.
No.
Superman no here.
No. Did we ever really actually talk about anything on this podcast? Or
I think the topic was kind of weak. Kind of like, well, it's either PC or like it's a game for your system for yourself. So it's like, what are we talking about?
Hey, it's funny if you look on the Wikipedia for the Game Boy camera, it says a picture of a Ford Tempo taken with a Game Boy camera.
By a Ford Tempo. I haven't even heard of that car.
Get me one of those.
I've seen one before. It's probably really shitty. Well, it's basically there's three styles of like video games. You can either have just your phone, have like a lot of cool stuff on your phone. You have like an internet one where you can. I mean, it's kind of just like, why not have the PC? It's like, why would you want another system? What is the reason? Except you.
Okay, well, if they were gonna do digital games, then the prices absolutely have to go down a lot.
I guess the only problem with the PC is like, it is more expensive, but it's like really an investment. It's not only a gaming system.
Because they still charge like full retail for games on PC, though.
Sometimes, but they go on discount a lot.
A lot of.
Yeah.
That's true, but they still, if you want a release date, you still have to pay full retail. Most people like to buy stuff on release days if they're like waiting for a game.
And the whole piracy thing, I guess you can't really add that as a factor.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to anyway.
Not everybody pirates.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Why would you want to pay $60 when you can just have it for free?
Because my dick would be soft.
If you got it for free?
Shut up.
It's more of a thrill, like a sexual thrill if you like pirate it. I would think. I would know. I mean, I think.
Shit.
I mean, there's also like handheld systems. Like, what do you want for your handheld system? You want to like. It's kind of just like, I think the iPhone is alright. It's kind of like games that are just short and fun.
To be perfectly honest, and I'm actually going to give a serious question, a serious answer here. I think ideally, I would want something that's like that new Wii bullshit. I want something I can hold in my hands. I don't care if it's fucking clunky. I don't care if it's the size of one of those portable N64s. I just want something I can hold in my hands, maybe take around, have a halfway decently sized screen, but I can just run a ton of games on it like it was a fucking PC.
It looks like a jackass.
So you basically want the Pandora?
I don't know what the hell that is.
It's like this console that was supposed to be like an open source handheld game system, but it's like it's never come out. Like it's never coming out.
That would sound kind of cool.
No, people have it.
Really?
Yeah, like 3 of them.
Yeah, people have it. It's not been. It's out. It's a real thing.
Your face is a real
People
thing.
have it.
Anyway.
Just saying.
Yes. And
I think iPhone's most convenient. You have games, you have your phone, done. Why do you need you have music too. Like, why do you need your own gaming system?
Because I don't want to play any of those dumb games.
Why do you need extra shit in your...
Whoa. Why do you need any other game besides Dragonfly on the Android?
fuck up.
Because I need more than one game to play.
No, I am fine with playing this game the rest of my life.
Where you going so much that you want to be like playing
Good.
new games? Go.
Good.
Like I can't really just.
Do it.
I mean, when you have like time and you're out somewhere, you're not gonna have that much time to play a game anyway. Like if you actually want to complete a long Game Boy game, you have to just play at your house. And it's like at that point, you might as well just playing a game on a console.
Yeah.
It's not true.
It's true.
But then
okay.
save
That's
points.
Oh, and my ideal console would have all the like the little 3DS things, not the actual 3D, but it has so many goddamn sensors on it. I like the I like the 3DS as a piece of machinery, as technology. I don't actually like it as so much as a gaming console.
It was a good idea.
That's weird.
It was a good idea.
I know it's a weird opinion, but I would like our ideal console just have these things. Maybe not necessarily on mic, because having to yell at your game is kind of retarded, but like, you know.
So what do you want to take out of 3DS? Just the 3D, and then it'd be perfect, or
It's just,
what?
Yes, like what's the point?
Yeah, I agree. Only because I can't really see it
Well, I
because
mean-
my eye.
I want to take out the
You
3D,
can
and I want
turn
to
it off if you really want.
and I want to take out the
That's it.
speaker because games that make you shout in public are retarded.
Oh, the microphone.
Yes, take that shit out
It's very underused.
for a good
So
reason.
underused. I don't even know games that really use it besides like
Zelda.
Phoenix, right?
Zelda.
Oh, you can
Right,
finally kill that one
two.
enemy.
Zelda, probably another one.
Yeah, and then Zelda again.
Yeah.
Fool's voice or the Fool's
Yeah.
voice.
We got to use it like to blow in it, like for this, for Spirit Tracks or whatever. But, I don't know. A lot of people actually feel now because some people like me, I can't see the 3D. It's irritating. Like people feel like if they don't want to buy the console because of that, because that is the main thing about it.
That's what I thought. Like I pre-ordered it, but once I saw the actual thing, I didn't want to play it anymore.
Looks like ass, doesn't it?
It just hurts my eyes, and I have no problem with vision.
Yeah, if you look at it just right,
Because
it
I-
sucks and like
Okay,
like you get, like, glaucoma.
that's a pretty
That's
big
personal opinion,
exaggeration.
You get
Yeah, because
you get glaucoma,
some people-
you get eye cancer, cat comes over and rapes your dog, you get low resale value in your home, you get gonorrhea, the whole thing.
see, that's the biggest problem I have with it is the low resale value on your home. No, but seriously, like some people, like it's weird because it's really divided among people. Some people like I can see just fine. You know, like there's no problem. I'm totally okay with it. A lot, you know, there's people who are like I can't see it at all. There's some people who are like I have perfect vision, but it hurts my eyes. Like it's so weird. Like it's supremely divided on it. I don't know what it is about this console. I've never heard.
The hurting your eyes thing is only you just need to get used to it. That seriously.
I don't see how.
I know. I remember when I bought it. It's weird and it's like it strains your eyes, but you
Yeah.
get used to it really fast.
I too feel.
Why am I
might
gonna
be-
suffer for games? It's not my art. It's someone else's art. Or video games art. Are we going to that
I'm
subject?
gonna say that
What are you talking
Is
about?
this what you want, Cody?
You talk about like why should I have to suffer through it at all? Like
Oh my
Fuck
god, are
video
you
game
kidding
system.
me?
look.
You're suffering. Why don't you cry me a fucking river?
I was like a fucking video game.
Suffering. I got a headache. Wah wah wah. Call the ambulance.
All right, shut up. I'm gonna say that
Stop
I
on.
agree with Cody on this one because I too feel that my vision stagnates if I leave it unchallenged for too long.
so, but I seriously like why does it have to give you dog cancer?
I leave it on. I leave 3D on and play it for hours.
I
and
played it
then
for a
I'm
minute
getting
and I
it.
had to get eye surgery. They wouldn't give me a refund.
Oh, my
Chase, your
eyes.
lips suck.
It's like the Minority
I'm not allowed
Report.
to leave my house anymore.
Might as well just
They
kill
don't wanna
yourself
let me
then,
leave.
you know? Might as well just end it all. At
Oh,
that
hey.
point.
You guys, I know anybody listening probably doesn't know this yet, but we're adding a new member to our cast. I'm working on the episode with her right now. Is this girl named Debrar.
Oh god.
But like, the game she wants to review is Animal Crossing Wild World for the DS,
Good game.
and she's like never played the game Animal Crossing game before, so she's like, hey,
Oh, well, you know what? You know why she can't do that? Because I already reviewed it. Want to hear my review?
it fucking sucks.
It's Animal Crossing. Done.
Well, no, she's like, think about it. If somebody like, she doesn't really play games that much. She plays a few games here and there, but she's like, she asked me today, how do I sell items? I was like, oh, you sell them to Tom Nook, and she's like, but I have to work for him. I was like, oh, you gotta finish working for him first.
Well, it's just like a lesser Animal Crossing. It's like it's on the it's like console to handheld. It's obviously not gonna be as good.
Which
but
is actually funny because it actually has more stuff in it.
that's the weird thing. It's just the graphics and like some things are smaller, but it's still good.
It's basically like playing Animal Crossing on the PlayStation 1. Like, that's like literally how the graphics
I
look
want
to
to get
me.
the 64 version. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though.
We played that for
I mean, Animal Crossing basically was
I
a
think we can get
64
it to
game
work.
anyway.
Well, the
There
translation
you go.
on the N64 ROM for the N64 only goes so far. So you can kind of complete Tom Nook's store, but then like the translation runs out.
Oh really? Oh, we have it. Let's play it.
Okay.
Do you still have it on the Xbox?
No, but I'll get it.
I don't remember ever playing it.
Huh. Yeah. If anybody wants the Animal Crossing for the N64, it's called Animal Forest. And it was literally just like a straight up ported to the GameCube. Only
Yeah,
it has
there's
like
no point in playing it.
yeah, it only has like the GameCube just has like more extra things, but like the graphics are literally the exact same, which is why Animal Crossing looks so bad on the GameCube.
Yeah, there's literally no reason to play the N64 version.
Unless you can say, oh, it's on N64, it's way better than GameCube because GameCube's totally dumb. And then like 5 years from now, everybody's gonna be talking about how good the GameCube was.
Yeah, some good games.
Cubivore.
We had the episode about it. I mean, you can pretty much listen to the episode.
They didn't listen to it. Nobody listens to anything.
You motherfuckers.
I had a black GameCube, and it like broke, and I was sad.
I have a purple GameCube, and I have to fix it like every once in a while because it stops working.
Yeah, I don't like the little disc.
I had a purple GameCube, and my reset button got jammed on it.
Dude, that
So
sucks.
it fell.
Why does the little disc have a big box? We need to get down on that conspiracy. We need to find out why.
All I know is that I bought Metroid Prime secondhand, and it has like a regular case, so I have like the little tiny disc in a big old fucking case, and it's really irritating the shit out of me every time I put to play the game.
I bought it for $60 when it came out. I sold it back to GameStop for 79 cents. I did. That was actually what really happened.
Wait, 79 cents?
Yeah, that's how much they gave me.
For what? For what game?
Metroid Prime. I was like, what the fuck?
That's so funny. Jeez.
It was literally, I bought it the day it came out.
Did you scream like in those commercials?
I can give you $9. $9.
I don't like... Those commercials are so stupid, though.
I love those commercials.
Doesn't make me want Netflix. It just makes me want people to not scream.
Oh, it's for fucking Netflix?
Yeah.
I thought it was for like GameFly.
Or GameFly, whatever that shit is. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
Yeah.
Other gaming industry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that doesn't make any sense if a video thing's trying to knock off a...
Who gives a shit? Same.
Go again.
Same
GameFly,
thing.
we don't have to like sell games, you can just rent them.
Alright, we're at that point in the podcast where we'll start talking about things that we watched and wanted to talk about recently. Thing I want to talk about is The Amazing Spider-Man, the movie that came out. Holy shit, go see that. It was fucking awesome.
It was pretty good.
I love that movie. I'm gonna buy that on DVD.
I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man.
Well, obviously, I am.
Mostly because Spider-Man never shuts his bitch ass up.
That's the point. That's why I like him, because he's like...
Is that like means he's having like dicks up his ass, or is it like you mean his mouth?
Me, he never shuts his mouth.
Ass up? Like I don't get that. Like,
Hey,
like that criticism.
I don't mean to borrow a line, but it's clobbering time. Right.
Yeah.
That's from the Spider-Man cartoon from like the 90s. Okay, but seriously, one thing I want to address with this, okay, the movie itself was really good. You know, they had Kurt Connors, so the Lizard was the main villain, and he felt really aggressive, just like the show. He felt like he was really out of control. And who's that? Emma Stone? Is that her name?
The whore.
The chick who played Gwen Stacy.
It's
She's
Emma Stone.
The whore?
that whore. The whore who played Emma. I think some people actually really like her, which is weird. I mean, I liked her in the movie. Like, she was really good Gwen Stacy. But it was so funny because I went to go see it with my brother and his girlfriend, and because the idea that Mary Jane is Spider-Man's like love interest, and from the other movies, like there was like barely a mention of Gwen Stacy. She wasn't really a major part of the other films, and she like when the movie starts, the chick says, "Oh, hey, I'm Gwen Stacy." My brother's girlfriend leaned over to me and goes, "Who's Gwen Stacy?" I was like,
What's wrong with that?
Like,
People
oh.
don't. Sorry, they don't read the comic books as much as they do.
I know, but Gwen Stacy was such a big part of Spider-Man. It's like, but now people associate like just Mary Jane's like his girlfriend.
Yeah,
Like,
because a lot of people just watch the movies and don't read the comic books.
that like amazes me though, because even before, well, I guess I read. Never mind. I'm more of a comic book guy, like I guess, but like.
Exactly, you're expecting the general public to like who have never read Spider-Man comics to understand the entire series.
Well, I feel like people
from seeing
still know
it.
Batman, like Batman like history and stuff.
Nobody before Batman, the most recent one, knew that Batman and Talia al Ghul fucked. They didn't know she existed before this most recent movie.
Dude, she's like way. By the way, I gotta address that with The Dark Knight Rises. Is like, why is his daughter like not fucking smoking hot like in every other Batman thing?
That's a good question.
She was like some frumpy little Latina chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Talia wasn't all that amazing looking, which is
she's so fucking hot in like some of the like a lot of the other Batman stuff.
Yeah.
So I was disappointed by that.
Incidentally, Batman Rises, very good.
Dark Knight Rises, yeah, that shit was amazing. Like
Very
that
long.
movie was awesome.
And very long.
It was, oh my god, yeah, it was. Well, the Amazing Spider-Man was that was interesting because the Amazing Spider-Man was long. It didn't feel nearly as long as Dark Knight Rises. Like it probably clocked in at around the same time, but Dark Knight Rises, it felt really long.
There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of story in there.
Was it like fucking 3 hours long?
It was like 2 hours and like 40 minutes or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's almost 3 hours. It's not Lord of the Rings. It's pretty damn long.
Yeah.
Fuck Lord of the
Oh
Rings.
my god, I can never watch this. It's so long.
I can never watch. Me and Chase can never watch Lord of the Rings again because we watched the unedited version
5
of
hours.
Return of the King.
God.
Abraham, tell
Yeah.
these guys they got to watch Love Exposure, even though it's like 4 hours long.
Do it.
Remember
Yeah.
when we watched that movie? It's totally worth it, right?
I'll do it now because he said so. He said do
I
it.
actually love it. I would actually watch Love
Hey,
Exposure.
Chase, go fuck yourself.
There's a movie.
Well, I'm here, so I can do it for him. It's okay.
It's a team effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love Exposure. I would actually watch that again, even though it was 4 hours long. Because
Yeah, I
wanna
know.
watch it
so
again.
much crap happens that it really doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time. Look, I start with the guy becoming like some sort of like sneaky panty shot ninja, and then he does all this.
Yeah,
weird
I know.
other-
I watched like half of that film. I didn't get to the other half because I saw like
You watched
the first-
like parts of it.
yeah, which felt like its own film.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
actually,
basically split up into like 3 parts. It's like one part's like comedy, then it goes to like a romance, and then it's like an action movie. Is how I usually describe it.
Yeah.
hey, actually, one thing I want to say is spoilers. Okay, spoilers. I'm doing a like thing right now. It's a spoiler. Okay.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler
Okay,
alert!
It's about the Amazing Spider-Man. Okay.
That gives you enough time.
Yeah, okay. In the Amazing Spider-Man, Martin Sheen, like in case anybody knows, Martin Sheen is one of my favorite actors ever. He's the main character in Apocalypse Now. He's Charlie Sheen's father. But he plays Uncle Ben, and he does a fucking amazing job at it. And he gets killed just like
Like he's supposed to.
no,
I didn't see it.
but the main
How
thing.
the fuck is that a spoiler?
But they have
Everyone
like.
knows Uncle Ben dies.
But they have the plot in the first movie where like Peter goes after the guy who killed Uncle Ben.
I mean, the plot of the cartoon.
Like, oh my gosh, yeah, in the plot of like every single thing. In the first movie they had that where he goes after the killer
Yeah.
and he realizes that he's the one who let him go and he could have stopped him. It is so weird that they have that plot going like in that movie, and it's like he's going after all these guys that look like him, like a blonde, like criminal guy, and he has like a tattoo on his wrist. And like they spend probably like 20 or 30 minutes of the movie going after this plot, and then the lizard's introduced, and they just stop. Like it's never addressed in the entire film again. It never brought up. It's like Uncle Ben
Wait,
got
so he-
killed
Oh yeah, it's kind
So
of.
he never finds the guy.
in the movie.
I
He
haven't
doesn't
seen
find
the
him.
movie.
No, he doesn't find him.
Wait,
In
are you serious? That's really weird.
In
the other one he does. But
in the first film he did, it was like a big.
Well, yeah, I
arc.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
a new
saw
one.
that. I remember that movie.
In the new one, they just let it
I
go.
never saw the first. I haven't seen the Amazing Spider-Man. I've not
Okay.
seen it. So.
But yeah, they just like let it go.
That's
in
why.
the first one he was like in that wrestling
That's
arena
weird.
for a bit. In like the new one he was just
Yeah.
fell into it.
Randy Savage like was the guy in it, which is funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh God, I love Randy Savage.
You ain't going nowhere, Bug Boy.
You know, it's actually. Oh, speaking of Randy Savage,
Rest in peace.
Boyfriend make it for you?
2 months ago we had a D&D session. I didn't have anything prepared, so I swear to God, about half an hour doing a one-man section where I role-played Randy Savage, the Hulk, and like 5 other dudes, and Donald Trump as they wrestled and people died, and I almost couldn't talk by the time I was done, just because I'd done so many voices, and just the rasping of my throat. I couldn't speak. We're all dying, and that's it.
Interesting contribution.
Well, that was my my spoiler. I thought that was the weirdest part of the film, is that they just completely abandoned the plot of like finding Uncle Ben's killer. It's
Not
like
much
just
of a spoiler.
I just like was so surprised. But yeah, okay.
I want
Spoiler
real
ending.
Spoilers, man.
All right, now let's talk about Batman.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Batman's
oh my god.
bike. I still think the Batman's bike is the coolest thing ever.
That bike was fucking awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta address that. Like, Anne Hathaway is Catwoman. I gotta say, like,
I kind of liked it.
She was not really needed at all for the plot. Like, she was pretty.
She didn't really need to be in the movie.
She didn't need, like, you take her out and it would be fine. The fact that they put her in and she did an okay job, like, I was satisfied with it. Maybe she came off a little bit too bitchy, because Catwoman always comes off as, you know, bitchy but uncaring. This one came off as, like, I kind of enjoy to a little bit being a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, like, whereas Catwoman usually feels indifferent, I feel like that's really how her characters are written.
Like an anti-hero.
Kind of like
Well,
that. Where
see, my favorite's always been the portrayal in the Catwoman movie by Halle Berry.
fucking,
I feel
could
like
you stop bringing that up? Every time we
captures-
bring up this subject, you always bring up the stupid Catwoman with Halle Berry.
That movie.
It was pretty awful.
Was she?
Yeah.
Your mom was in that movie. Are you serious?
Wait,
What'd
what?
she do?
She was
What
one of the
extra was she?
She was like in the party scene.
Oh my god. Chase, we should rent every movie that Chase's mom was in and watch them all.
Okay, there's series of unfortunate events, Catwoman, Click.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Best lineup ever.
Dude, is
Series Deadwood, Bobby.
your mom like exclusively in bad movies?
Dude,
She's done a good job.
okay, we have like a book off near us. Which
No,
is
wait,
like,
no, it's fine. Like, no, but it's for real. Does she only
yeah, we
do
could
bad
buy, like, all
movies?
those, like,
Pretty much.
Yeah, we have like this book off near us, and they have like the wall of like $1 to $3 DVDs. We could probably buy all those, like in there,
Why is this called
Probably.
because they don't want to call it Hard Off, which is the original name of the store.
Really?
Yeah, and,
Yeah. It's a Japanese store, so.
You could probably find a copy of Freddy Got Fingered for like $50.
oh, dude, I can find.
It's the
I
same
know,
thing.
I know they have Catwoman like the super deluxe edition for $2 there.
Awesome.
Dude, we totally missed out on those Spyro games, though. It's such a bummer.
Fuck, I know. If I wouldn't have bought $300 worth of Smashing Pumpkin CDs.
Really?
Yeah, they
They had
had.
Spyro 1, 2, and 3 on PlayStation there.
Fuck, I'm so pissed I missed those.
Why? That's worth something?
Next
No,
time
it's
we
just
went back,
really
they were
good.
gone. Yeah. They're the
Did you-
best ones.
Did you actually buy $300 worth of Smashing Pumpkins?
I bought like $30 worth of Smashing Pumpkins CDs.
Okay. That's better.
And
I
anyone
bought
who knows,
the Persona 3 remix album. That's really good.
Fabulous.
yeah. So I don't know if
No
I
one
have
can
anything
hear what
else.
you're saying with, Chase.
Except Fatless.
Fatless.
Batless, yeah.
Yeah. No one can hear what you say when you don't speak into the mic.
Fatless.
I heard
Yeah.
that.
You made Jack Brothers? Wait, no, did it?
What? Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
That's,
also fatless.
that's like pretty much.
I am a Fatless.
I am Fatless. I are Fatless.
I am Job.
I gonna do what I should have did a long time ago. Fucking Mega Man. Like, okay, that's pretty much what I have to talk about. I don't know. What was I playing this week? I'm still fucking trying to beat Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I
More Minecraft.
fuck Minecraft right now. I'm so pissed off at fucking Minecraft.
I've been playing Reciteer.
Okay. Anybody else want to talk about anything they've been doing this week? We're at like a minute 30, an hour 30 almost.
I've been playing Reciteer again, and I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're probably some weeaboo shmup.
Hey, Reciteer is fucking fantastic, alright? Reciteer's like fucking Pawn Stars was good.
Reciteer, more like resting my dick on your
Wait,
face.
is this a game or a show?
It's a game. It's a game.
Oh.
It's
Game
basically
show.
it's pretty much
You like Pawn Stars? I like Pawn Stars.
shut up. It's
What?
Reciteer is basically a game about owning the item shop in another RPG.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Okay. I thought that sounded familiar.
Yeah, you're a cute little lowly girl, and your dad's left you because
no.
he's a fat asshole, and he's left you a mountain of debt to some slut of Barry. You got like 3 months to pay off his gigantic fucking debt. So you own a shop, you buy shit, you sell shit, buy high, sell low. Then you go on dungeon crawls, and you pick up stupid, dumb assholes who are poor as bricks, and they will die for you and your profit.
Poor as bricks.
Yes. Yes, you will go on dungeon crawls with stupid assholes who'll die for your profit, and you'll go sell your fat loot at the store for mad dosh.
What system is this game for?
It's for PC. Go buy it on Steam. It's like $5. It's the greatest $5 you'll ever spend.
Well, actually, sounds kind of fun.
It is fucking awesome.
Well, hey,
Chase, can you play something besides League? I don't know if you're allowed.
Huh?
She says, "Can you play something?"
I don't
besides
think League lets you play anything else. I don't
Yeah.
think you're
Oh
allowed to.
shit, forgot. I played the new champion, Diana. Meh. She's like Fizz,
Dude,
I
she
guess.
looks so boring. Is she boring?
She's boring.
She's like a snooze fest.
I bought the
Is she
Mutai
any
Lee
good, though?
thing. I don't think so. I haven't heard too much about her though. I heard she can jungle. Not too sure about that. I was
Oh.
playing Garen.
How are her ganks? She doesn't have anything to gank with.
Her ult. She's like just another one of those level 6 characters. Wait
I'm
till you're
gonna-
level 6.
I'm gonna gank. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I was playing Moo.
Move's fun.
Oh, hey, I was wondering if you had a segment for Captain Goyle's Anime Corner.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Welcome
I've been watching
to
Nichijou.
Captain Goyle. Shut up. Welcome
Why not?
to.
I mean, I didn't talk about even every single show that I'm watching. Oh, have you? What do you think?
Wait, hold on.
I've been watching Nichijou. My thoughts are
Let me do
one.
the intro. All right. Welcome to Captain Goyle's Anime Corner.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah.
So Nichijou is means my everyday life, and that's what it's about. It's about a couple schoolgirls' day life. That's all they do.
It's
Right, Abraham?
Yeah, but it goes from being really prosaic, almost boring, to really weird, to having moments of just little nuggets of genuine hilarity.
Yeah, exactly. And the animation is like really good.
When it wants to be.
Oh yeah, that's like the whole big thing about it, is like it had like a really big budget. They're like, why is this comedy show of like a big budget? And like it has like surprisingly good animation.
Yes, for no adequate reason. The animation.
But I highly recommend it if you've never watched a comedy anime before. It's a good place to start, I would say, because there's not a huge ton of references that you won't get like in some other ones.
Yeah. I'm just
Setsubo
weeboo,
Sensei, for example.
and I'm just
Setsubo Sensei has a lot of references that you might not get.
Yeah. I happen to be just weeboo enough to get most of the references though.
I don't get any of that stuff when I watch it. Like, I'm always like,
But
what the hell's
it's
a
a good show.
soul bird?
It's not new. It's from a few seasons ago. But it's a really good show. Really funny. I was sad when it ended. But let's see. What should I talk about? I talked about Gundam last time. I could talk about Excel World, because that is actually kind of video game related. Because I don't think I talked about it on here. I think I told Mr. Ham about it, and it's a show that started last season, but it's still going right now. So it's 26 episodes, but it's basically a show where it takes place in the future. Basically, everyone has like these neural linkers, and basically it's like the internet in your brain, basically. And there's like this game that only certain people can play. What?
Yeah, you talked about this last
What?
time. I think you talked about this last time.
Did I?
I thought
No,
so.
that was a Sword Art Online.
That's right.
Oh,
This is a different game. It's a different show. It's kind of similar, but not really.
Okay.
But yeah, this takes place in the future. Yeah, what was I saying? But like only certain people can play this game, and you can only play it if someone invites you to play it, and you have to like pass like a test. Like you have to have a brain capacity that's like fast enough to like play this game. Like you have to have like fast enough for like a reflex time and like all this stuff. Otherwise, the game won't install like on your thing. And if you pass the test, then basically you get this game installed, and you it's like a fighting game, but the avatar is like based on your personality. Like it just creates an avatar for you, and it's like real time, like it's like a virtual fighting arena kind of thing. And the show, and you wanna basically the idea is like the guy who made this game says when you reach level 10, there's like some like huge treasure or something, and so everybody's trying to get to level 10 to like get this thing, and you like battle each other and get points and level up and stuff. But it's a pretty cool show.
So it's like having sex?
No. I don't even know. Is that a joke?
It was going to be at the beginning, but then you kept talking, and the joke kept making less and less sense. But at that point, I just resolved myself. Yeah, so I just sort of resolved myself to making the joke anyway.
Well, actually, it's funny because the game gives you like superpowers in real life too. Because whenever you start the game, you like freeze time, and you can like do stuff in like the frozen time world.
Oh, so it's like what's that one?
So
Clock Stoppers or Watch Stoppers?
I actually like
Clock
Stoppers.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Huh.
That reminds me.
But yeah, it's like that. It's
Cody?
like that basically. Basically, you go into an accelerated state. That's why it's called Excel World.
Cody, did you ever watch
so fast, everything else seems.
Did you ever watch Guilty Crown?
Do I watch what?
Guilty Crown.
No. Oh, Guilty Crown. Yes. Okay, that show got a lot of kind of hate. I remember.
Because the
I
ending
didn't
was
see why. I actually really liked that.
the ending was retarded.
Inuyasha.
I think my problem was the ending was retarded and
The
almost.
problem?
Go on.
I didn't think the ending was like retarded, but I didn't like aspects of the ending. That I will agree with.
What I hated
I
most.
didn't like aspects of the way that it ended, but I liked a lot of it actually.
The thing I hated most about Guilty Crown is that almost everyone's character motivations could be something that was I'm so able, or I'm retarded.
Wait,
and
what?
Almost everyone's character could.
Say it in normal words.
Almost everyone's character motivations could be summed up as I'm retarded or I'm so evil. And I hated that. Like the blonde, no, the white character.
We watched the same show.
Yes. Everyone's
disagree
motivations was either I'm retarded or I'm evil. I'm a bad guy or I'm stupid somehow. Like the fucking.
Not really.
Yes, the white-haired guy. That came back as a villain.
He wasn't the main bad guy. He wasn't the villain anyways.
I know.
That is the guy I have a problem with, but he's the only villain, and it's not what it was about.
And he wants to bring back the girl by being a gigantic dickbag and then killing her. You can't just not do that. You have to cut off your fucking.
It all started from the girl anyways.
Still, what the.
Well.
Okay. Well, I think
I'm just gonna agree to disagree with you because I don't really want to get into Guilty Crown too much and give away a lot of spoilers. Then it takes away a lot.
Well,
but
I think we can start wrapping this up. And just so you guys know, there's...
No. We're not done. Yet.
I'm hungry.
Too bad. I didn't get to talk about the game I've been playing recently.
Okay.
I had to go places. And then you guys called me. You're going to wait.
Oh yeah. Where do you have to go at 1:30 in the morning?
Where I have to go 1:30 in the morning.
All right. Just talk about it. Talk about it. All right. So what are you playing? Hello.
What is Chase doing?
Chase is singing a song.
Let's talk about no one. Let's talk about no one.
Finish. Okay. So what game were you playing, Captain Go?
Persona 4 Arena just came out today, and everyone.
Fatless alert. I say every time there's a fatless game. Fatless alert. So there's only one charge character. It's not a fighting game. I haven't played it. It's not a fighting game.
All right,
Yeah, Mike.
whatever. I'm done.
No.
I'm done. Let's just end the episode.
Okay. All right. Well,
really.
I'm Dr. Sanders.
Captain Goyle.
Mr. Ham.
I'm Chase the Base.
And this is the SlimeWire. Wire out.
Alright,
Well, fuck my donkey.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Give it to me, Stothy. Really? Really?
No.
That was weird.